Hey everybody, welcome back to the AD&D 2nd edition channel. I've got another amazing pickup. I think I got a pretty good deal here. You let me know. Now, not all of this is 2nd edition actually. None of it really is, but I think it still applies a little bit. You could convert it over to 2nd edition if you wanted to, and this deal was too good to pass up. Plus there was one particular item here that I was really after for my collection because I did use it when I played 2nd edition. I guess even though it doesn't come from 2nd edition, and if it does, you let me know. There might be some crossover between those two editions, 1st and 2nd. But I do have some pretty amazing pickup here. I saw a Facebook post from a lady, and she had, actually no, it wasn't a Facebook post. What am I talking about? It was a Let Go post. The lady had posted, and she had posted a book, an AD&D book, and wanted $20 for it. And I looked at it and I thought, you know, it looks like it's in great shape. I think I'd go for it. And then I messaged her, and she said she had other items as well. So I looked through the rest of her Let Go ads, and she had a lot of different items listed. And then one item really caught my eye. So I basically just asked her what she wanted for the whole thing, and we ended up settling on $100. I ended up basically getting like each book for, you know, about 15 bucks each kind of thing. After the deal went down, she threw in a bunch of stuff for free, just because she's like, I don't know what to price these at, and I didn't really know either because I'm not super knowledgeable about that. But I thought, you know, if you're gonna throw things in for free, I am completely down with that. So I'll start off with the things that she threw in. The first thing here is this D1 -2 module. Now the only problem with this is it's missing its inner parts, but the overlay or whatever you call this, like the extra sheets right here. So that's pretty cool right there. I mean, you know, not a big deal there. And then getting into one of the ones that is complete here is the fantasy adventure module. So that's pretty cool right there. Check that all out. Pretty nice, and I mean in excellent shape. So pretty wonderful right there. Then we get into some Dragonlance stuff here. So here's Dragons of Despair, and again in excellent shape all around. Moving on from that, some more Dragonlance. We got Dragons of Hope. So pretty cool deal. And I mean, this is all the stuff that she basically threw in for free. So pretty nice, and like I said, great shape, great shape. And then also Dragons of Flame. So really nice right there. Again, always nice to get modules that you can play, and I think those are probably easily adaptable to 2nd edition. Then these are the books that we settled on, so these were the ones that you know, originally caught my eye. The first one here is the Player's Handbook. So this is like I guess the 1st edition updated version of it, the advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but again in excellent shape. There's no writing in it, anything like that. So pretty nice right there, and I mean, like, that's just like pretty decent quality, I would say, all around. Also got this one here, and this is the Dungeon Master Guide, which you can see. So pretty nice. Again, the shape is impeccable. I mean, pretty great. There might be a little bit of yellowing to the pages, but you know, for the age, that would be kind of expected. But I mean, like, that's a perfect spine right there. Couldn't ask for better for that. And then we also got the Monster Manual, so really nice. A little bit of wear maybe on the edges, but you know, overall pretty good shape, I would say, considering again the age of these things. You know, these are books from what, the 80s here, so pretty nice, and nicely detailed stuff. Not too bad at all. And then I also picked up from her the Monster Manual too. So really cool. Again, check that out. I mean, beautiful shape. This is like collector worthy condition, absolutely. So that was the main thing, but I wanted to show you an item that really means a lot to me. This was part of the campaigns when I was younger. Basically, when I was a kid, like, you know, 12, 13 years old, I had a job as a dishwasher in a restaurant. And, you know, I was basically, you know, because I'm living at home, obviously, I had some money to spend and burn back in the day when I was a kid. And I went on a school trip in grade 8 to Toronto. We went to, I can't even remember which mall it was, probably one of the main malls in Toronto. We saw a bookstore there, and when I walked into the bookstore, sitting basically right out in front was a whole bunch of really cool stuff. There was like the monster manuals, like I can't remember, it was the Monsters Compendium, I believe it was called, which had the binders and all the monsters in it basically, which I did buy those, and those were pretty pricey back in the day. But also I picked up this, and this got me, like, when I saw this in her post, I went nuts for it. It is the Forgotten Realms campaign set, and I had this back in the day, and we used it thoroughly. First thing here though is a Dragonlance map, which was included in there as well. I mean, that's not really part of it, but again, you've got the source book for the DM here, so really cool. And I mean, again, perfect shape, like absolutely perfect. Encyclopedia of the Realms, look at that, eh? Wow, like mind-blowing. And the maps in here are pretty much like as good as they get. Like, I'm not gonna unfurrow these or whatever you call them, but there's no rips in them. I checked them all out. There's like no rips in them. And I mean, I spent a lot of time staring at these maps, you know, back in the day kind of thing. And then also it has the transparencies, like for the grid system. I mean, everything is just, I'm blown away by this. Like, I'm still mind blown. And then like even comes with, you know, leaflets and inserts and everything. So pretty good. I mean, other than the box being in not like the world's greatest shape, and it's not necessarily in the world's bad shape. I mean, this is a pretty amazing find all around. So basically for that entire collection that I got there, including all those freebies and everything, it ended up costing me $100 Canadian, and I think that was money well spent, definitely for something I needed. And that Forgotten Realms, you know, this campaign set right here alone to me was worth the purchase. I mean, it doesn't go for $100, but for just being able to get this in such beautiful shape, I'm so happy to be able to add this into the collection. That's for sure, because I lost it from the past. That's everything I got for you. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I'll see you all later.